Good morning, YouTube. Another day, another vlog. The wife's got a day off today, so I shouldn't have to be doing all the daddy daycare stuff. Maybe get to look at some of the bits and bobs on the moat that need sorting. Hopefully, kids go out and do a bit of drifting. Maybe a donut or some burnout or whatever, so I can get it on video for you lot. You know, give something interesting to look at. Quick update on the projects and what have you, and Mercedes still running bang on as you expect. She still has a few issues like the math fault that I haven't fixed. She's got an exhaust that blows its ringer off. I really need to look at that because it's pissing me off, something chronic. The BMW, however, I'm going to back out of that. Apparently it's got a big ding in one of the doors, and I'm not being funny. I don't mind rust. To be fair, I lust for rust, but I don't want fucking dents. I wanted a nice BMW convertible, and then I was going to have me rat drift slag fucking Mercedes, and absolutely gutted me. I wanted that BMW and all, but I wanted it nice. It's already got a fucked engine. I was already taking a punt on it. It's a 2-door, one of the doors is fucked. How am I supposed to sell it in bits like that? Because that's what it could have ended up being. In bits, sold for spares. I needed to make my money back. And with it only being a 2-door version, and one of the doors being dented, that's a big chunk of my money gone. So, I'm just going to give you a swerve. I messaged him last night, I said, look, I told him the score. I ain't bullshitted him, told him the score. Said it's a bit rougher than I remembered it. I'm not interested. It's the truth. Like I say, I wanted something nice. I didn't want a piece of shit, £400 shit box. I can buy £400 shit boxes all day long. I thought, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to spend some money on it, I'm going to tie it up, make it worth a few quid, like, you know what I mean? But, hey, not everything goes the way you want it to go. So at least I can spend a bit of cash on the Mercedes this month now instead, which will be nice because the wife obviously wants it black. So I can get to sanding off the rust, I can get to red oxiding or K-rusting the rust on it. Not sponsored by Red Oxide or K-Rust, but if you want to, yeah, send me 5 litres, I could do with it. Yeah, and then it's going to get painted chalkboard black because I think it will make it look like proper quality. Plus then the kids can draw all over the bastard. Go back outside, pressure wash the cunt off. It's sweet. I don't have to worry about anybody dinging it in a car park or anything. Somebody dings it with a car door, I can just laugh it off. Come back home, put a bit of paint on it, lovely. Back it into the shed. Dunk. Ah, fuck. Never mind, just repaint the bumper. Yeah, black's so much simpler. Well, matte black, so much simpler. So, and after rust is my favourite colour. So, and there's going to be people out there that are saying rust isn't a colour, and neither is black. Black's a shade. I don't give a fuck. I like black, matte black, and I like rust. 2 favourite colours. Sit on that if you don't like it. I do feel a cunt for backing out of this BMW deal, but like I said, I can't warrant buying it just to strip it to bits and what have you, and that was never my intention. I wanted to get it. I was confident I could fix the engine, not have to replace it, and then I was going to keep it. I was going to matte black the Mercedes, and then I was going to have myself a nice BMW convertible. So when the missus was pissed off with driving around in the Merc or whatever, I could say, come on, we'll go out in the Beamer. But never mind. Like I say, I can't spend that money to just pull it apart and what have you, and I just don't have it. I'm not no big time YouTuber here. We are a low income family. Everything that we do costs us money out of our pocket directly. So, unlike all these big YouTube channels where they've got all these cars and all these units and all this money and all this gear, it's just me and the wife and the kids, obviously. We got to drive. I got a couple of sheds full of shit. I do all my work myself. Welding, wiring, fucking everything. Nuts and bolts, the fucking lot. So, yeah. And there might be some of you out there that will sit there and go, oh, I can do a better job than he can. Fair enough. Do it then. Go for it. Do it. You know what I mean? Don't sit there chatting shit like, oh, I can fix cars. Fix them then, fuck's sake. Been doing this nearly every day since I was 11 years old. So only recently I've decided to start YouTubing it and what have you. I have built no end of cars. I couldn't tell you, cars and bikes, beach buggies, fucking hell, rat rods. I couldn't tell you how many, but if you want to have a look on my Instagram, I'll try and put a thing in here somewhere, cotney05. Have a look, see some of the shit. Any cars that I post on my Instagram are cars that I've built or bikes myself. So, yeah, give it a look. You can see what I'm about. Well, it seems we may have to remove the oldest two from their secondary school. We're having a bit of issues. Well, we've been having issues from day one, ranging from bullying to damaging the bikes to teachers just being dickheads over coats. Because John's got a coat with a badge on the arm that's not correct, and Cheyenne's coat wasn't the correct colour or something. Oh, I don't bloody know. And to be fair, I don't bloody care. The school is ridiculous. My son's been threatened by kids with knives. He was being threatened by kids that were in older classes than him. Both of the kids' bikes have been damaged. The other day, the classroom was freezing. John wanted the window shut. He asked the teacher to shut it. She said no, so he put his coat on. She kicked off, said you can't wear your coat in class. He said he was cold, blah, blah, blah. They give him a detention. Well, Dad writes a note in the book, says he ain't doing no detention for being cold. You breach his human rights, all that bollocks. And if you want to go and check up on any laws or whatever, because I don't know the specifics, obviously, just but you're allowed to be warm, dry, comfortable, secure in your workplace or educational setting. Yeah, and she wasn't providing that. So he put his coat on. And then when she got mouthy, he got mouthy back. Now, obviously, that's not the right way about it, but I understand exactly where it's coming from. Now, this school is dog shit. They've sacked 2 teachers since the kids have started. I can't say who it is for legal reasons. This school itself has its own legal department. Now, that says a lot for you right from the start. A legal department. What sort of a school requires a legal department? That must mean the sort of school that gets into shit quite a lot about shit, or trying to get themselves out of shit quite a lot. But today, honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to send them. I think I'm just going to try and get hold of another school. There's one where all their friends went from the previous schools, and I think it's going to be much better for them, like socially, etc. and whatever, you know what I mean? There's not going to be no hassle with bullying, I don't think. And at the end of the day, I think the kids, they're not happy at this place. I mean, and it's not a safe environment. They don't do anything about the bullying. They don't do anything about people damaging property. They give you detentions for putting your coat on. I've written a note in John's book saying that I will physically remove him from school if they give him a detention. And I do mean that. I will go into the school and I will remove both of my children physically. There will be nothing nobody can do to stop me do that. But I think I'm just going to be sensible. I think I'm going to ring the school this morning. I'm going to say, look, we don't agree with your draconian policies. Your school's like, oh, I'm not going to say what I was going to say because that was a bit, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're removing them. So watch this space anyway, see what happens. A bit of drama for the channel anyway. Bam, bam, bam. So far, the plan to get the kids into a new school is an absolute failure. The one that we're requesting is saying that they have got no places for year 7 at all. None. So that's kind of put a spanner in the works. I've got somebody that's going to call me back later on today. I've explained that it was about bullying, that we're taking the kids from the school, etc. And hopefully I can blag them somehow to make an exception and let my 2 children in. Not just one place I need 2. So, oh, we'll see how it goes. So I've just been for a quick run out in the old Merc. Can't get it to go sideways today for some unknown reason. It's quite damp out. Turned the traction control off. Banged it in the semi-automatic fucking thing and couldn't seem to get it to go today. I don't know what's wrong with it. Really need to look into this math fault and all because it's using fuckloads of fuel. I'm doing like 15 miles to the gallon at a minute, which is ridiculous. Yeah, but that's it. It's got a math fault. But since the BMW's now like out of the picture, I'm gonna buy a math Friday. I'm just gonna buy a cheap £40 and see if it helps, works, whatever. I don't know, or I might buy a good used one. Probably cost me the same money, but be a genuine part. I'll have to see whatever I can find on eBay at the time. The suspension squeaking and donking and clonking things doing my fucking tits in now. I would get it up on the ramp today and have a little look, but my son, since he's not at school today, he's doing schoolwork. I tried to tempt him into helping me do some work on the car. I thought he might find it better than schoolwork, but no, he's a feckless cunt and he hates working on cars, so we ain't doing that then, it would seem. Yeah, but I need to have a look because I need to know what the score is Georgie does. This exhaust blowing is driving me insane as well because it makes the car sound like a fucking tractor. And what's the point in having a Mercedes if it sounds like a piece of fucking shit? Pardon my language, everybody. Don't mean to get so verbal like, you know what I mean? It's just the way I am. Oh, so I've just been outside and I used my camera actually. I put it on my selfie stick and I chucked it in the engine bay. And I had a look around this exhaust manifold because I was sure it had to be blown from there because it's the most expensive part. And it's not, you know, I can't see any signs of soot blowing out anywhere. I can't see any cracks or anything or what have you. If I'd have thought about it, I'd have saved the footage so then I could have put it in the video. But I'm a numpty and I fudged it off. So there you go. Alright, so now I've got to try and talk my feckless son into helping me get it on the ramps or something, or so we can put it in the street, or I don't know. It's got to be the flexi. It's got to be the exhaust flexi that's blowing. I did also suspect that it was that, but when I had my hand down there and I couldn't feel jack shit. But it has got a janky little bit of pipe near it and all, where it looks like maybe it was bodged on from something else. If I can get him to help me down, I'll get underneath it, I'll show you. That's a rare sight. That is my son doing manual labour. Right, so we've put the old Merc up on the ramps. And I've been underneath it already. And it's the flexi that's fucked. There's a bit of a bodge been done under there. We'll keep yourself down and under. Okay. I'll show you. So as you see, as soon as I've got in here, I can see the flexi's fucked. But I also can see the bodge. And they already saw this piece before in the first place. But you can quite obviously see that's dog shit. So I'm going to get the boy to undo it there. I'm going to chop it somewhere around here. And then I'm hopefully going to have a bend or something in the shed, and I'm going to make a straight piece of pipe that's the same bore, connect from there to there. Let's see how this goes. I've got him under there. There was 3 bolts. I've undone 2 of them. All he's got to do is undo another one. The cutting disc I'm using now is looking a bit shady at the minute, and I've got a little bit of cutting left to do. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get around that. I don't want it to explode in my boat. Okay, so after a lot of ball ache, I've managed to separate the 2 pieces of exhaust. Not nicely. I'm now going to try and find something to sleeve the car. Now it's a bit dark already. I might have to get my big light out. Right, so it started raining, and obviously you can hear that because a piece of flexi after the lambda sensor is just removed before it gets to the middle box. But I'll do this one more time before the neighbours all go mad. Obviously that can't stay like that. Right, so due to bad weather, rain, obviously, I've been, can you see that? Rained off, so I was relegated to the shed. Oh, fuck it. Guess who's knackered the bloody screen protector on his phone? Bollocks. Never mind, anyway. Back to what I was saying. Now, this janky bit of pipe. Yep, and some shite welding. Let me find some better welding on it. You're going to say, that's shit welding. Yeah, well, I was using a stick welder. And yes, I know you're not supposed to use a stick welder for an exhaust. So that's fucking mint welding for a stick welder on an exhaust. I've tested it anyway. I've banged a light up it to see whether there's any. It's sealed. It's fucking not gonna blow. Tomorrow now, bash this on a bit of the car, bash this on the other bit of the car, roll around the bastards, job done. I'm pretty much bollocks now, to be fair. It's pissing down with rain and there's not a lot else I can do. So I guess I'm going to call this the end to the video, like. So if you like the video, please give it a like, please give it a subscribe, like. Could do with all the subscribers I can get. Trying to build the channel. When build the channel, I can do bigger and better things, crazy things, you know what I mean? Till then, all I can offer you lot is shout outs. So if you want to shout out on the next video or whatever, stick hashtag shout out in the comments and I'll shout you out next video. Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow, because at the minute I can't drive the car like you've heard it. I can't drive it like that. I mean, even I'm not that rough, I can't. So yeah, guess till tomorrow. Catch you next time. Bye.